It is a busy day for riding. These people are not necessarily all together. The sport bikes are. That guy just showed up. That guy's by himself. And then there's me and the Germans. and then all these sport bikes. All right, here we are in, I guess we could still consider central Chile, south of Santiago. And it's a lot of vineyards. It's pine trees that we just rode through from the coast, and valleys and hills. Reminds me a lot of southern and parts of northern California. It's starting to get real pretty down here. Hey, it's a volcano. It's pretty, isn't it? Very nice volcano. It's got a name. They named this volcano, so it's credible now. Not really enjoying myself. Just kind of keeping it together, holding on. Is that what life is? I hope not. That should just be shitty. Wouldn't it be shitty? It's a nice volcano. I'm out here on a ferry on the way to Chiloe, which is the island south of southern Chile. It's an island. After this is lots of islands and some mainland. It was raining today, so everything's pretty much soaked. The jacket's holding up good. I don't know what's underneath the pants. I think they're okay. I think I'm alright. Boots are definitely wet. It's been a pretty good ride so far for the last, I think 7,000 kilometers I just hit, so what is that, 4,500 miles, something like that, maybe? Yeah, that sounds about right. The bike's holding up pretty well, the gear, I keep catching new things like this piece. I got a couple of great pieces from my friend Ed, who rode down here from Colorado. He's my friend now, I didn't know him before. And he came down to Santiago, Chile on his BMW, and decided to ship his bike home and then go home for a little bit. And so he started just saying, hey, what do you need? I've got some stuff. So one of the things he gave me was this piece here. This is amazing. Not only is it cutting down on the wind sound, and it's also keeping me warm. This is like a neoprene part to it, and then the more fabric part. He also gave me great straps. These are called rock straps. So they're like normal straps, they've got this bungee part that is really, really strong. So when you tighten everything down, right here, no matter what things shift, that bungee part just keeps getting tighter and tighter and tighter, and you never get any slack in your gear. So none of this is waterproof, but I've got waterproof rice bags inside and some dry bags that are actually made for being dry bags. Keeping everything dry. This came with the backpack. I don't know if you saw the backpack, the picture that I took of it, but it used to be a backpack, and I cut all the straps off of it, so now it's just the soft back and a bag that I use for carrying everything. These are my knee pads / shin guards. They also keep me dry and warm. And obviously you're great for protection. If you've got knee pads inside your pants and you hit the ground, then the fabric in your pants is going to grab the ground and maybe pull that knee pad off to the side. So I figured something like this would slide much better than fabric, and then a knee pad underneath that fabric. And most of those knee pads are like a rubber as opposed to plastic. I like plastic. These are the gloves I'm using. These are fantastic. Not waterproof, so my hands got pretty soaked today. I picked these up, a pair of these duffel bags in northern Chile for a total of $30, which is great because Chile's really expensive compared to Peru. Like I got a Caesar salad, a salmon Caesar salad yesterday, and a bottle of water and an apple dessert thing. and it was like 20 bucks, and none of it was that good. So Chile is really expensive. What else we got going on? At some point I'm needing to clean this. This bike has been filthy since the Andes in Peru. It's not going to cause any damage or anything, and I've been scraping the filth off of it, but it would be nice to clean it up. I mean, the bike is only like 3 months old, so it might as well look new, at least for a little while. One of the things that helps is just obviously carrying less stuff, lighter stuff. Not only did my friend Ed leave me with a couple of really great things, but also he took a backpack full of gear back to the States for me that I was carrying on the bike, so I probably lost 10 or 15 pounds of weight on the bike from that. It's nice. I'm right, pretty much where I need to be, and if I didn't have so many spare parts, it would be even better. Chile is definitely feels like a modern first world type of country. I guess what they're mining here so much is copper. There's a ton of mining going on, and I guess it's copper. They're just shipping out tons and tons of copper. So I don't know if that's kind of the backbone of the economy. I don't know if that's why this feels like such a wealthy country compared to Peru, but it's a totally different world than Peru. It's not the same at all. The people look different. They act different. Oh, gotta go. What's that?
8,300 pesos.
Okay. Time to go pay for stuff. All right, all three of our bikes went down just now. Gyro ran into Adam when I hit the brakes to pull over because something got in my eye, and then Adam hit the brakes, and then Gyro hit Adam, and they went down. So I parked my bike and got off to make sure they were okay, and then my bike wasn't on stable ground, and then it fell over and made a bit of a scar in the ground here. So in 30 seconds, all three of us hit the ground just now. First time this island's going to take us. Only one poor penguin left. That's it. Down here in Chiloe, this is like a penguin sanctuary, I guess. There's about 200 of them here at any given time during the summertime. They all disappeared. That's the only guy that's left. I'm here on Chiloe Island at the furthest southern town on this island, which is called Chiloe, and hanging out with the Doña Eliana, otherwise known as the SS Shit Happens. And it's not doing so good today, but I don't know, maybe it's just having a bad day. So anything that you can see that's south of me, this is all further islands that go further south for, I don't know, 1,000 miles of islands, something like that. And over here is still mainland Chile, which is not where I'm at. And there's just mountain range. I guess it's still the Andes. It's getting pretty cold. When I say pretty cold, I mean, I don't know, what does it feel like, 50? Maybe it's 50. Which, you know, when you're going 65 miles an hour, it gets cold. Anyway, that's it. I may go further south than this. I have to take a ferry over and then keep riding south, but it's going to get more and more difficult, more and more cold, so we'll just see how it goes. So I'm making this video in case this is my furthest south point. I want to put a mark on that.